Hey guys, today we're in Holland together with Frederick and Mark. We're gonna fish on the river, Dutch River, and it's a really hot summer day. We're gonna try to give you some tips on how to catch a zander in the summer on the river. So let's go. So one good tip when you're fishing for a zander on the river in the summer is to have a pretty heavy jig head. At the moment I'm fishing with a small lure, the small Tipsy XL, but I'm using 21 grams of jig head, and it's a little bit overkill on the shallow parts, but especially with high currents and wind in the line, etc. It's really good to have contact and to fish pretty fast. The summer zander like the baits when they go very fast too. That's one good tip when fishing in the summer for zander. Yeah, fish. Nice. Yes, here it comes. Ah, it's small. Nice little summer zander. Like that. On the Tipsy. On the heavy jig head. 21 grams. Very fast fished. You can see it. Yeah, you really wanted to have that. So I think a heavy jig head in the summer to fish really fast and really aggressive is a really good tip for you. So, beautiful little zander that took the crankbait in the summertime on the river. You see, he really wanted to have this crankbait. It's the Gunky G-Gun 55. Runs approximately 2.5 meters. I fished on the bait caster. It's just yeah, it works. It's perfect. It's very nice. Let's make a picture and release it. So another tip for fishing the summer zander on the river is to also use crankbaits. What we do now is one person is fishing a jig head with a soft bait, and I'm using the crankbait. Every stone pier we're arriving to, we're always casting a couple of casts with the crankbaits. If there's an active fish, it's very likely that it will take a crankbait, because it's a very aggressive way of fishing with a lot of movement and a lot of rattles. This here is the G-Gun from Gunky, G-Gun 55. Runs about 2.5 meters depth, and it's very important that you choose a crankbait that is really going onto the bottom, that you really are bouncing against the bottom. This kind of breaks in the movement of the crankbait is really creating a stop moment for the lure to bounce off a rock, or you can just stop winding a little bit, and that's often when the zander take it. Fishing the crankbait is fairly simple. You cast it as close as possible to the rocks, and you just, with the rod tip down, you will keep grinding it until you feel the bottom. Stop a little bit, keep going, stop a little bit. It's just a cast and retrieve technique like this.
Nice little zander, again on the crankbait.
Beauty.
Let's release this one, and I will tell you something about to pick the right diving depths on your crankbaits. Bye bye. So for choosing the right diving depths of your crankbait, you should choose one that runs a little bit deeper than you are fishing. So right here we are fishing around 2.5 meters of depth, and I choose a crankbait that runs 3 meters, almost 3 meters, because you want to bounce the bottom and really make bottom contact with them to make the fish aggressive and grab it. So that's one thing you should take care of. You choose your crankbait.